first of all, to say thank you. Thank you to the friends of the University of Massachusetts Boston who are providing the financial resources to help our students enrich their lives through this process called higher education. It is also an opportunity for us to congratulate you, our students, who are scholarship recipients. When our generous donors like those that are with us today make gifts to fund scholarships, they're doing much more than writing checks. Your money matters. It's not just the exercise. We wanted you to see it in action today. The best way to demonstrate it is to put these unbelievable gifted human beings in front of you. So let me say a few words about who some of these generous friends are that have chosen to make such charitable investments in our students. They include our alumni who know firsthand the quality of the education they received. And so in turn, they're graduates from every class in the university's history who have given back, beginning with the class of 1969, who pursued their degrees in downtown Boston at Park Square. It didn't even come out on this campus, but understood the power of giving, and they give back. Our donors are teachers and school administrators who pursued their degrees at Boston's Teachers College and Boston State College, two of the university's legacy colleges, and who are proud to support future generations of aspiring educators at our Graduate College of Education. They are leading local and international businesses like Mount Washington Bank, Genzyme, and State Street Corporation, who value public higher education and know that in supporting scholarships, they are educating the next generation of corporate and civic leaders in the Commonwealth. They're individual philanthropists and businessmen and women, like the College of Management entrepreneur in residence, Dan Phillips, whose work to support students has been outstanding as they hone their skills while they're right here on this campus to become entrepreneurs. They are foundations, such as the Lynch Foundation, whose endowment supports nursing students, and the Bernard Osher Foundation, which funds students returning to college at the university. Our largest constituencies of donors are the thousands that make gifts every year to the University of Massachusetts Boston Fund, a portion of which is used to provide scholarships.
Here we chose to establish a science scholarship program in collaboration with UMass Boston. And through the program, the goal all along has been to help support students who are pursuing careers in science. And we're really proud that we've been able to do that for a vast number of students over a number of years. So today, as we celebrate the achievements of several more of these scholarship recipients, we should also remember that together, both business and academia, we face some difficult challenges when it comes to science and science education. Abby and all of you out there, don't underestimate the contribution you can make when you leave UMass. You can inspire others to pursue science as well through your achievements and as an ambassador in your jobs and in your communities. And I believe I speak for everyone when I say how proud we are of your accomplishments and excited about your potential. Best of luck to all of you as you take your next steps.
I have the honor of introducing Abby, and I'm really happy to do that. Abby is a dual major in biology and philosophy, and is also a member of the University Honors Program. She's made Dean's List semester after semester, which I'm happy to say, and her aspiration is to blend her rigorous scientific education here at UMass Boston with her deep interests in the philosophy of science. And she has just been accepted into a history and philosophy of biology program at the University of Exeter in England, where she's going to study with Professor Maureen O'Malley, who's one of the foremost international scholars in the history and philosophy of biology. I'm beginning to be jealous. She's likely to use her training and research experience here at UMass Boston to work in one of Professor O'Malley's current projects, such as New Directions in Genomics, Systems Biology, Metagenomics and Microbiology, and questioning the evolutionary relationships which we think we're beginning to understand through a variety of modern informatics kinds of approaches. Here's what Professor Chiaris has to say about Abby. I quote, "She impressed me and my postdoctoral fellow as an engaging intellectual, clearly has deep interest in research and philosophy. She has remarkably mature ideas about science at this point in her education. Thus, she is now concluding her independent research in my lab. She also has an excellent work ethic and is a team player who interacts wonderfully with all the other lab members."
I came to UMass Boston as a transfer student after attending community college and followed for I was working full-time when I first started here, so I didn't have a whole lot of time for studying and for doing extracurricular activities. But eventually I was able to stop working off campus due mostly to scholarships which I received. So this allowed me to pursue my academic interests more fully, and through doing that I came to realize that I was really interested in the philosophy of biology. And while there are no courses here at UMass that focus on that, I was able to undertake independent research projects in both biology and in philosophy, which helped me to explore the field. And so now I'm going on to graduate school in philosophy of biology next year, so I can really pursue it. None of this would have been possible if I had been working full-time, and so it was a direct result of receiving scholarships that I'll be doing that. But my story is not really a unique story for a student here at UMass Boston. One of the really remarkable features of the students here is that they have to create for themselves the opportunity to pursue a university education. And for a lot of students, students returning from educational hiatus, students with families, and students who are working full-time, which UMass has plenty of, the opportunity doesn't come very easily. It comes along with a lot of sacrifice, and the sacrifices can be social and financial. But the willingness of the students to make these sacrifices is really telling their commitment to education, which is shared by all of the UMass Boston students. A different opportunity that's available, however, is provided by the scholarship donors, and this opportunity comes in the form of financial assistance. But it corresponds to a relief in the burdens that finances can put on an already stressful life of the student. So while the donors contribute a monetary amount, the reward that is actually received by the students is the opportunity to focus greater attention on their academic pursuits. And such an opportunity is priceless. I would like to thank the financial support which I've received in the form of scholarships from Thermo Fisher Scientific, also from the Charles Hoff Scholarship Foundation, from the Lytton Industries Scholarship Program, and the family of Eileen Campbell for the scholarships they've provided for me. And on behalf of all of the scholarship recipients at UMass, I'd like to express gratitude to all of the donors who have provided these opportunities. Thank you.